text my phone, said he got the RP10s, and now I'm happy as a bitch, do the RP10s, and I got so many bands.
Pull the panties off on the dance floor.
I ain't got no panties on, ain't got no panties on, I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
Guys, how do we like my heart? I worked very hard on it.
If you keep moving like that, I'm gonna put a fucking baby in you. There's no way you can move so excellently, excellently.
ที่วันนี้ผมดวงดีสุ่มได้ตั๊กแตนเนี่ยเพราะว่าผมแชร์แมวตัวนี้ซึ่งถ้าคุณไม่เชื่อคุณก็ลองแชร์คลิปนี้ดูเผื่อคุณจะดวงดีเผื่อแล้วคุณอาจจะได้แมงปอก็ได้ฝากติดตามคลิปนี้ด้วยละกันขอให้คุณได้แมงปอ
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing. Popping off and risking things, gonna make a name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
Dame un segundo, mi gente.
Ok, mi gente, otra vez, dice así.
Salam alaikum,
Here's these two new codes for you guys to use. The first code is prehistoric 25. This gives you 3 basic seed packs and a dragonfly. These codes will only have 100 uses. Shout out to this guy, he was generous enough to send me a gift so he will get his own code. The second code is July 4. This gives you for basic seed packs and a limited popsicle blossom seed.
My boyfriend wants to show you his plants and you better say they're cool. Let's go, babe.
Hi. So I have a starter of thyme and rosemary right here. I've used some of the rosemary already, so it's been cut down, but it's still growing back very well. And I have a lot of this English thyme that I used to cook. It's really nice, but I think it needs its own thing at this point. So come back for your next episode.
You better leave a nice comment.
Blah 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 blah. Look, look, look.
Lingangu, ligu, ligu, li, wata, lingangu, 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 con salsa.
Play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me, is it me, am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I.
My friend Loka's gonna show us her garden, and you guys better be nice!
Hi, this is my fire. It's very hot. Ouch. This is my pool area where we can sit down and look at the fence. And this is my pool where we can go swimming. These are our tables where we sit and eat our eggplants. This is the cart where we go shopping for all of our goods. What do you mean eggplants are out of stock? This is Patricia and Carlos. Between me and you, they have an on and off relationship. I heard that Patricia was fooling around on other plots, but that's just what I heard. And last but not least, this is my house, where I put a bunch of blood, sweat, and tears into making this. That's everything that's in my garden. Bye, guys!
Hi, guys! Today we are looking at my fruits in my garden and my friend's garden. Let's get into it. This is my garden. Looks pretty small right now, but it will be bigger in future videos. Let's look around. Finally, let's look at my friend's garden, and it's bigger than mine right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like and follow for more Grow a Garden content by. Hi guys. Today we are going to look at the different types of fruit and seeds they are in Grow a Garden.
Woo! Wow!
Let's look at some seeds. So many. Let's go look at a really good garden. So many big plants. Let's look around. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and leave a follow for more Grow a Garden content.
Trying to join Jandal dressed as a noob to see if I can get a candy blossom seed.
A few moments later.
Why is nobody here anymore?
Oh my God!
I was literally shaking, oh my God. I can't believe it worked. Now I have this beautiful candy blossom seed in my poor garden.
Why didn't you tell me there were bug eggs in the stock?
There were none.
Then how did you get that many eggs?
By using this guy.
What does it do?
If you sell a pet, it can give you back the egg.
Oh cool. Where can I get him?
From this egg.
Okay, I'll go get one.
Bruh.
Aw shucks, I got trash.
Cool.
This is trash, not cool.
Can I have it then?
Only if you trade me that seal.
Okay.
Haha, enjoy that trash. I finally got a better pet than you knew.
Good for you.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna get a lot of eggs today. Why can't I get a single egg? You lied to me, noob.
Huh?
You said you can get eggs from selling the pets.
Have you placed the seal on your garden? You're so dumb, Kiwi. Even a noob like me know that.
Today, we're back at stealing fruits in Grow a Garden. As I joined the lobby, my eyes locked onto a glowing masterpiece, a garden bursting with radiant disco fruits, shimmering in every color like a festival in the stars. I had to strike. The owner? Nowhere to be seen. The path was open. I stepped forward. But suddenly, he left the lobby. Just like that. He must have sensed it. He knew. He felt the thief entering. But I didn't stop there. I scanned the map. And then, there it was. A second garden, also glorious. Golden moon melons, rare, expensive, glowing like lunar treasure. Without a second thought, I dashed in, silent, precise, unstoppable. I reached out and claimed them, these golden, glistening marvels. One by one, fruit after fruit, all mine. And the owner? Didn't even notice. Another clean hit, another garden emptied.
Today I found out that the new magnifying glass in Grow a Garden actually works on other players' gardens as well. So I went to go buy a couple of them in order to become the most efficient thief in the game. I joined a new server and found my first target, Vilan. So I walked over to his garden and saw that he had some enormous honeysuckles and rosy delights just sitting there. I then used the magnifying glass to inspect them, and while the rosy delights were only 200 million shekels, the honeysuckle was worth a whopping 7 billion alone. It was finally my time to shine. I went into his garden and started stealing everything. These big boys were all mine, but only after I had wiped his garden clean did he finally leave the game. Though it didn't matter since my next target was just across the field with an entire collection of lilacs just sitting there packed together. I then positioned myself perfectly to steal one which was worth 1.5 billion shekels. I quickly took it and another one after that. But as I was exploring the rest of his garden, he ended up wising up and leaving right after. I had stolen like 4 fruits with this item, making a total of 35 billion shekels. So if you're wondering what the best method to earn money is, all you gotta do is steal, bro. Anyways, if you want a disco bee or raccoon, join the Discord in bio. Beggars must be stopped. As I was staring at my moon melons, I saw someone in the chat typing, "Ah, help, 911. I got scared. Like, why is he calling the police?" I ran over to him and asked, "Bro, are you dying?" He replied, "Please help me. I'm new." His garden was totally empty. But bro, that doesn't mean you need to call the police. After that, I saw him running toward my garden, so I followed him. He went straight to my moon melons and said, "Oh my god, these melons are massive." Then he jumped into the big melons and said, "I want to stay in these massive, cute moon melons forever." That was really sus, bro. I asked him, "What do you want?" He said, "Bro, I love big melons." What the heck? I was already super rich, so I said, "Okay, I can give you one, but are you subscribed? Because guys, I only give free stuff to my subscribers." Then he asked, "What? No, are you a streamer?" "No guys, I don't stream. I only post YouTube shorts." He wasn't subscribed, so I started walking away, trying to leave the whole thing behind. But that's when he jumped in front of me and said, "Please wait." I asked him, "What happened?" And he said, "I am subscribed." What the heck? So I asked him, okay then, what's the channel name? He paused for a second and said, is it Sussy Baka? No guys, my channel name is Mixu. He was lying a lot, so I told him to stop. That's when he suddenly said, please gift me, I have cancer. Holy, no way. Then he started crying, and honestly, I felt really bad for him. And without any hesitation, I gifted it to him. It must be worth billions of shekels. But just look at how happy he is. But don't worry, I've got more. If you want one too, just like and subscribe. It was another day for Steven at the sale shop. It looked like he was getting his first customer, but it turned out the lady was more interested in talking to Sam over at the seed shop instead. This made Steven feel a certain way, so he went over towards Sam's shop to confront him, stating that he was stealing his customers and he better stop right now. Though it looked like the boy stood his ground, and he wasn't going to give up his customers no matter what, so he told him to back off before he gets cooked. After a hard day at work, Steven went back home to rest. But then, that's when he noticed something strange happening on his lawn. There was a random guy using his raccoon fountain to go for a swim. Weird. He mentioned that Sam, over at the seed shop, and the summer harvester lady he met were planning on getting married. Steven was in shock, so he went back inside and got ready to crash that wedding. This was personal now. Not only did Sam steal his only customer, but he used his charm to rizz her up too. And now, today was going to be their special day. Everyone was already seated waiting for them to arrive in their luxurious ride. This truly was such a beautiful moment. They stood there looking each other in the eyes, reflecting on every moment together. Though that's when they realized something was wrong. Steve had took control of their ride and was now using it to bust down the gates. Hurry, everybody, run before he whacks you. They tried to warn each other, but it was too late. Steven was enraged, and he wasn't going to stop until everybody paid for what they did to him, including the huzz. For Sam, it looked like he had nowhere to run now. Steven asked him to apologize, but he didn't listen, so he threw him into the abyss and then replaced him with a fake version of himself. As the traveling merchant was making his way towards the land to set up shop and grow a garden, I happened to notice him in the distance, so quickly I ran to be the first to buy. He asked if anything in the shop interested me, and boy oh boy did I want that traveler's fruit seed. He said he would give me one in exchange for something, so I went ahead and followed his lead. Apparently I had to complete a mission. All I had to do was steal the most expensive candy blossom from the most secured garden in the game, but it wasn't going to be easy with the guards and tall gates. I knew if I wanted to steal that fruit and get the best seed in the game, I was going to need another way in, so the traveling merchant got me geared up and let me borrow his fresh whip, so I hopped in, and now it was time to spin. Whee! This really was the most insane garden I've ever seen before. Each one of these candy blossoms was worth trillions of shekels each, and could be used for evil if it got in the wrong hands. So you know what, I'm just going to burn it all to the ground. Say goodbye forever, candy blossoms. Hey boy, get back right now before I cook you just like those fruits. Oh, it looks like you're not going to listen. Well, guess what? How does some hot lava taste, boy? Oh nah, he really just pulled out the blicky on me. I'm out of here. Good luck trying to catch up. Oh snap, my ride just got jammed and now it's not— Ah! My leg! It looked like the boy took me out right before I could escape. Quickly, the traveling merchant ran over to see if I was okay, but it was too late. There was nothing he could do, so he dug me up a little hole to sleep in, and he paid his respects. Though before he left, he planted the seed that I once dreamed of having one day, right above where I now rest.
Ok, chicos. Todos nosotros sabemos que hacer el evento de verano en Grow a Garden no es nada fácil, y por eso les enseñaré cómo obtener las mejores recompensas, y con el mejor método. Y no es plantando frutas del evento a lo desgraciado. Lo único que requieres son ni nada más ni nada menos que tomates. Lo digo en serio.
Nori, pero ¿cómo van a servir unos tomates que dan muy pocos puntos?
Es simple de explicar, ya que cada tomate nos da 3 puntos. Si multiplicamos 4 tomates, que cada uno equivale a 3 puntos por 20, nos da 240. Y tendríamos que repetir esto muchas veces. Tampoco ignoremos que siempre está en stock, y lo único que nos faltaría por hacer es plantarlo. Y esto es lo que me dio con 45 plantas de tomate.
Welcome back to Garden Tour part 2. Hari ini aku juga mau garden tour pakai bahasa Indonesia dan aku udah ubah layoutku. Nah, di sini pertama-tama kita akan lihat fountain di bagian tengah dan dikelilingi sama sugar apple and foxglove of course. And then kalau misalnya kita masuk ke sebelah kanan, itu tuh bakalan ada kayak pintu gitu di bagian sini, dan kalau kita ke sebelah kiri itu juga bakalan ada pintu buat masuk. Jadi ada 2 pintu masuk di bagian sini. Nah, kalau kita masuk ke bagian kiri ini juga ada rose pathway biar lebih cakep gitu. Dan kita kalau masuk ke bagian sini ini bakalan ada tempat duduk dikelilingi oleh foxglove juga of course. Dan di sini juga ada sumur seperti biasa, sebenarnya buat ngeramein aja sih. Terus kalau misalnya kita pergi ke bagian sininya lagi dikit, itu kita bakal ngeliat ayunan tuh. Lucu banget ayunan itu mah. Nah terus kalau misalnya ke sebelah ini ada market sama tempat duduk yang isi payung gitu. Ini lucu banget. Ini salah satu spot favorit aku sih sebenarnya. Nah lanjut, ini kelihatannya kayak gini kok dari atas. Nah lanjut kita ikutin rose pathway ini. Nanti di sini bakalan ada jembatan atau bridge. Nah nanti kita bakal ketemu rose pathway lagi. And then di bagian sini tuh ada traktor atau mobil-mobilan itu. Terus abis itu kalau kita masuk, ini udah masuk ya. Ini bakal ada tempat tidur sama ada kursi. Nah terus abis itu ini juga ada avocado buat summer harvest. And then di sini ada apa namanya, jemuran baju sama kursi yang ada api unggunnya. Kalau yang di sebelah kiri kan nggak ada. Nah di sini ada api unggunnya gitu. Jujur ini tuh lucu banget. Dan di belakangnya tuh pasti ada batas gitu ya, biar kayak pisah gitu loh. Nah terus di bagian kanannya ini tuh ada tempat buku gitu, tapi kayak rumah kecil tapi ada buku dalamnya. And it looks like this. Oh my god, this is so fucking cute. And then kalau kita turun, nah kita lanjut lagi. Ini kita lewat rose pathway yang tadi. Nanti di jembatan ini tuh ada, kita maju ke bagian belakang. Nah terus kita maju, di sini ada rumah tingkat 2. Itu lucu banget rumahnya, tapi jujur lah aku buat ini tuh susah banget guys. Apalagi tangga yang belok-belok ini tuh susah banget. Dan kalau kita naik ini ada jalan masuk, tapi ya nothing gitu, nggak ada apa-apa. Terus kita tinggal keliling dan keluar deh, jadi kayak berhubung gitu loh. Tapi beneran nggak ada apa-apa dalam rumah ini gitu. Nah yang di bagian bawahnya juga sama, dia nggak ada apa-apa, cuman ada buku sebagai pembatas and anjing. Itu kayak jebakan. Terus udah selesai. Tuh kayak gini rumahnya, lucu banget. Dan ini dia closer looks-nya, like this. Dah, thank you for watching guys. Bye bye.
Hey man, are you tired of trying to keep people out of your garden? Well, why not build an entrance to welcome them in instead? Here's everything you need. Oh yeah, this is how much it costs me. Oh yeah. To start, grab 2 wooden arbors and 2 9x9s. Grab 2 more wooden arbors and 6 wooden benches. And now 4 log benches, 4 regular logs, and then 2 stone lanterns. Now grab 4 9x9s, 2 log benches, 4 4x9s, and the medium stone tile. It's not quite right. That's better. What the? Oh my god. Woo! I'll take a light post and another stone lantern. And finally 2 more 9x9s. And that is it. The cool thing about this entrance is that it's expandable. You can expand this upper floor to go around your garden, or even the bottom. Happy building!
Since all of you were asking, this is how you build the fountain. First, you'll need 5 big rocks. Then you'll need 3 water troughs, 2 medium stone benches, and 2 large stone benches. and you'll also need 2 frog fountains and 1 large stone pad. Okay, first you're gonna get 2 fences. Boom, boom. Put it on top, just like that. Then you want to get this large stone. Put it right on top. And then your large stone table, just put it right under it. Then boom, boom, move it forward, just like that. Make sure it kind of looks like this, right here. Then get your bathtub. You want to put it right here, make sure that little thing is sticking out. And then you want to put your other one. This is kind of tricky, I don't know why, but... So, boom. You put that there. You get your second one. Put that there. The trick is to make sure the edges look like this, kind of. Like the inside, the middle one is like in the middle, or it's on the side of this one, and it's on the side of that one. And then you could finally take away your fences. Then you want to get 2 rocks. Just put them here because they're temporary. Then you need 2 frogs. Make sure this placement's like that. Make sure it's like inside of each other. Then you want to rotate 3 times. Boom. Boom. And then you could move these up. Then you get this bird bath. Just put it right in the middle. Okay, and then you put one in the middle here. You could rotate. Oops. You could rotate it. Put another one on the side. Boom, boom. You could rotate the middle one. You could rotate all of them, really. Like that. You get your small bench. These small thingies. Rotate. Do the same thing on the other side. Just put that there. Rotate. And then push this back a bit. Like that. Get the long one. Put that down there. And then rotate that up. Then same thing. Same thing, just rotate that back. And do the same thing on the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. Boom. I like to put another rock on top, so I'd put that on top right there. And then, last thing, go to the back here. Just put that there. And up. And boom, there you have it. Cool fountain. Pretty cool, I'd say.